What's up, E? Okay, so I've decided, first of all, that this is gonna be my review spot. I'm so sorry if this video is windy. It's a little windy out today. Nothing I can do about that. But I'm tired of sitting in the house doing my reviews without a good background. We're working on it. This channel is coming together. Anyway, on to the review. Today I'm reviewing Love Theoretically by Hazelwood. Yes, I love this author. Hazelwood is so good. Like, basically, she publishes something, I'm gonna buy it and read it. But I gave this book a 4.5 stars. I read it this week. It was really good. So this is in the same vein as The Love Hypothesis and Love on the Brain, both again by Hazelwood. So The Love Hypothesis I gave 4 stars. Love on the Brain I gave 5 stars. So this is right in the middle between the two. I thought it was better than The Love Hypothesis, but not as good as Love on the Brain, if that makes sense. But still good. 4.5 stars. That's a good book. I'd read it again. It's again, you know. But let me read you the back. Rival physicists collide in a vortex of academic feuds and fake dating shenanigans in this delightful STEMinist rom-com from the New York Times best-selling author of The Love Hypothesis and Love on the Brain, like I said. The many lives of theoretical physicist Elsie Hanaway have finally caught up with her. By day, she's an adjunct professor toiling away at grading labs. I can't read out loud, I'm sorry. And teaching thermodynamics in the hopes of landing tenure. By other day, okay, I don't know. Elsie makes up for her non-existent paycheck by offering her services as a fake girlfriend, tapping into her expertly honed people-pleasing skills to embody which version of herself the client needs. Honestly, it's a pretty sweet gig until her carefully constructed Elsieverse comes crashing down. Because Jack Smith, the annoyingly attractive and arrogant older brother of her favorite client, turns out to be the cold-hearted experimental physicist who ruined her mentor's career and undermined the reputation of theorists everywhere. And he's the same Jack Smith who rules over the physics department at MIT, landing right between Elsie and her dream job. Elsie is prepared for an all-out war of scholarly sabotage, but these long, penetrating looks, not having to be anything other than her true self when she's with him, will falling into an experimentalist's orbit finally tempt her to put the most guarded theories on love into practice. So basically, that really does like sum up the book. I might not agree with this later on if I read it again or whatever. But there's not a lot of like super like huge plot points in this book. I felt like The Love Hypothesis had more of a plot and Love on the Brain definitely had more of a plot. This one was kind of a lot more like dialogue and just kind of, I don't know. Am I wrong? Have you read this? Am I wrong? But I didn't feel like there was a whole lot of story. I felt like I was 100 pages in and they were kind of like talking about dating. I don't know. I just felt like it moved along a lot faster than The Love Hypothesis and Love on the Brain. But the spice in this book was definitely better than both of them. Of the other two. The spice in this book was really good. I really enjoyed it and I was like, ooh, yes. I loved that there was not only disability, is diabetes, diabetes type 1 disability? I don't know if it is. Maybe it's just like a chronic illness. I think it's chronic illness, but is that disability? I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up. But she does have diabetes type 1. And there's also asexual, aromantic visibility in this book. She actually dates Jack's half-brother, Greg, and he is aro and ace. So I thought that was cool. I don't know a lot about, like, asexual and aromantic people. So it was cool to have that, like, visibility in this book. Also, there's the third act plot twist where her mentor actually is like trying to sabotage her career and just be a man. And he's like, women have no place in physics. And I was like, bitch, we ain't doing that shit. Hell no, you crusty old man, get out of here. So I was like, that was cool, because always in these books there's that plot twist, which I really enjoy. So I don't have a lot to say about this one because I didn't think that it had a ton of story like The Love Hypothesis and Love on the Brain. Maybe it's just because I read those at a different time in my life. But I actually read, and also I read this book without audiobook. So there is things I could have missed, just like zoning out and stuff. But I liked her best friend Cece. Her best friend Cece was wild. Her best friend Cece thinks that she also enjoys, ooh, that smells good. Oh, I love the smell of books. But her best friend Cece also thinks that she likes, like, art house, like, super pretentious, like, arty movies. And then, what's her name? Elsie. I hate that name, but sorry, it's her name. Elsie has to pretend like she likes them, and, like, she's a super people pleaser, and, like, always is, like, just people pleasing, and, like super, like, just changing herself for what people want to think, and, like, editing her statements to make it seem like the other people agree with her and she agrees with them and stuff like that. And I really liked the love interest. He has tattoos. He's a bad boy. But they're all, like, science-y tattoos. I thought that was cool. And they always make him super hot. They make the love interest, like, super hot. And there's an Olive and Adam cameo in this book. They're actually friends with Jack. And they were from The Love Hypothesis. So I thought that was cool. And I also thought it was interesting that Elsie's mom tries to, like, call her to take care of her two brothers who are adults. And she's like, they're fighting. You have to come handle this. I was like, girl, they're your kids. So that was interesting. But yeah, I didn't feel like there was a whole lot of, like, plot twists or anything like that. There was stuff I saw coming. But yeah, it was an enjoyable read. I'd read it again. I don't have a lot to say about this one, you guys. It's a newer book, so it just came out a week ago yesterday. So go read it. Give it a chance. I like a romance, so a cartoon cover romance, give it to me. Allie Hazelwood, give it to me. STEMinist romance, I love. My sister graduated STEM. She works in the STEM field. I love that for her. This book was really academic, though, I will say. There were, like, science-y words that you had to, like, be in the know to, like, know about and stuff. And my brain, dude, I don't know those words. So I just kind of glossed over them. But obviously, if you're in the STEM field, you would really appreciate the story and how academic it is. So yeah, 4.5 stars. Love Theoretically. Allie Hazelwood. Go check it out. I enjoyed it. Not a ton of plot, but enough plot to make it enjoyable. So who could ask for more, really, is what I'm saying. But yeah, thank you so much for watching my review. Go check this book out. It is good. I pre-ordered mine from Amazon, and it got here, like, days later, and then I read it. So, yeah, thanks for watching my review, you guys. I hope you like it. Write down in the comments if you read this book and what your thoughts were, or if you disagree with me, or if you have notes on how I can improve these reviews in my videos. All comments welcome. Thank you so much. Please like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe to my channel if you could, please. And have yourself a lovely day. Peace.